And then I'm going to go make me some coffee. Because I definitely need it. I had to take me a nap, and I didn't get no nap because I couldn't go to sleep. Menopause is crazy. Thank you. Okay. Is she in here? I'm about to show y'all something. I don't even want to wait. She working? Okay, good then. All right. Let me show y'all. Y'all ready to see something? This is the dopest thing I ever freaking owned in my entire life. And so I'm sad that she is not in class. But y'all want to see something crazy? Let me see a few hearts. I don't never ask y'all to do that, but let me see some hearts over there so I can show y'all how talented Tay is. Can I see some hearts? Okay. So this is my jacket. It's cute, right? If I was going on a date, this is what CERCA would probably wear, right? But y'all ready? Y'all want to see how talented this girl is? When I say blew my mind, let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2. I wish I had some confetti, baby. 1. Y'all see that? You see it? Y'all see that? Can y'all see it? Y'all see that? Y'all can see it. Y'all see what she did for me? Do y'all see this? Y'all see it? It don't even do it no justice until you see it in person. You said she did what? You said she did my whole face on the jacket. You said this girl is iconic. That's what you said. You said what? Come on through then. Come on through then. Tay! Oh! I said, what the? My kid said, yeah, Mom, I need her. My couple of my buddies like, yeah, I already got some work for her. So, girl, touch my Tay on Instagram and on TikTok if you want to get you something. Oh, I can't tell you how much. Now, you know you got to talk to the artist. I can't tell folks what to charge. But this is my 80s jacket because I already know the 80s is coming back in. So I'm already busting my stuff. I'm already going to bust. I got my 2 ponytails with my curls. You ain't saying? I already know the 80s coming back in, ladies. So let's see going to put y'all on. They always had on a thigh-high stiletto boot. Do you hear me? That's definitely 80s. You got to have you a good short arm crop jacket. And you got to spike this and then have it down like that. You hear me? Got to have a chain belt and the see-through crop. I'm trying to tell you. Go on and bust y'all 80s little girls. And did. I said, ooh. But you did not just put my whole face on the back of this whole jacket though, Tay. And my locks and everything. You did that. You did it. You did that whole thing. You sure did. I'm just here to tell you. Let me. I need y'all to be able to see the whole. There we go. Now you can see it. That's absolutely insane to me. Y'all. Touch by Tay. She do shoes, shirts, art pieces, and the like. You better get you one. Auntie, did she bust it? Auntie! I said, I feel like my mama. I feel like she probably would have had something else spray painted on the back of there. But yes, cousin did that. She did. So this is what I've been doing all day. I had to bust my nails and make sure they match. Because if I was going somewhere, well, I'm going to get me one 80s button for right here. But this is a dressed up 80s. Not a 17 girl. I would have been going to the club in this in the 80s. Because my aunties wore stuff like this. This would have been my club look, huh? No buttons on the... No. It's a statement piece. Don't you see it? You don't need no buttons with that. That'll cloud up everything. I got my brooches right here. Don't you see them? Listen here. So, super excited. Thank you, Tay. Because I feel young again, Pumpkin. She clowning. She is, auntie. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I said, I got a project for you. She said, bet. Y'all don't even know how hard it was. I've been waiting on this like it's Christmas every day. You hear me? This is why I was getting mad at the people. It ain't here yet. It ain't here, are you sure? And then went in there and he gonna say it ain't. I said, no, it was delivered 2 days ago. Come on with that. The other dude went back there. He said, here it is. I didn't even wait till I left. Excuse me, you got some scissors. I bust this bad baby open in the office. You heard me? And did. Listen here. I said she did her thing. And Ann had it done in hours. This didn't take no weeks or none of that mess. Nah. I said, ooh. Ooh-wee. I just text her so I can see. Listen here. I'm trying to tell you. Look. Y'all. Touch by Tay. She do custom shoes, custom artwork. You know, she make earrings. She do everything. Nails. Everything. She been putting her QR code in the nails, y'all. Y'all see that? She been putting her QR code in the nails. All of our people is talented. Come on. Because y'all seen my grandbaby shoes. Oh, and I wish my daughter would let. Miss Tawana, if you in here, I didn't get a chance to reply back to you because they hadn't, like, they saw them, but they didn't get them. And so they got them today. And my grandson lost it. He said, oh, wow. Wow, what is this? I didn't even know. She said they light up the knobby things. What you call them? The gibbets? The gibbets light up. I played with them shoes. They didn't light up for me. He touched them one time and they was lighting up. He said, oh, wow. Wow. I said, yeah, he excited. I got about 100 wows out of that. I said, oh, okay. Good job, Miss Rhodes. Y'all making the folks smile over here. Keep going. Thank you. So, that being said, now I can take this hot jacket off because I'm in the house. If I was outside or at the club, it'd be okay. But right now, this jacket warm. You hear me? It is a warm. So we just gonna hang you there, girl. I ain't going too far. That made me happy, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I wonder which one of my kids wanted. So, who remember? There she go. Oh, as soon as I take it off, girl. Tay, there she go, y'all. If y'all want some work. Auntie, I got to put it back on. Hold on, there go the artist. I can't let her not see. Come on, Punky. Come on in here. You said you said you did your thing. You said you did your thing. You said you did your thing right here. That's what you said. You said all the folks that I know want some work done. You said. Y'all. There she go. Thank you, Punky. Because, honey, Auntie had to go and put on the girls. You see? I mean, Sis had to put the boots on, babe, the thigh highs, and the belly belt, and my cute little stuff. Thank you. Y'all better get y'all something. There she go, Touch by Tay. I had to get all the way dressed. I couldn't even just show this. I said, nah, I've been working on nails all day. Stayed up. Listen here. Honey, I cannot wait to wear this jacket somewhere. I don't even know. Not tonight, but once I get my little ride together, I'm definitely wearing this somewhere. Cat Williams about to be around the place. I might have to bust this to Cat Williams, you know what I'm saying? He got a thing going. I might have to, they be taking pictures. I'm definitely doing me some old 90s whatnot and had his baby busting in the back. You hear me? Thank you, Pumpkin. Now, you okay if I take it off? Because it's warm. And I'm going to be squatted down as long as these knees let me with that leg out. With the back pose. With the back shot. And Thank you, Auntie. Oh, I ain't going nowhere tonight, but y'all gonna see it again. I put this on for y'all. Y'all saw it first. But I will be rocking this whole outfit somewhere else. I just wanted to make sure it worked. So when I go on a date, I know what to do. So this will be it. They might think I'm a little conceited. That's okay. It's fine. My mama said, why you get a jacket with your face on it? Well, why wouldn't I? I really like looking at me. I do. Let me get my glasses and my drink. Hold on. Why wouldn't I put my eye? It ain't nobody else that's the apple of my eye right now except them grandkids. I do enough for them. Tay, you did your thing with that pumpkin. Y'all, let me give me some coffee, and then I want to show y'all this stuff I got. Bear with me. It's been a long time since I heard some heels clacking through my house. I miss wearing shoes. I miss going outside. I miss going outside, y'all. I used to go outside, honey. And outside most times for me was jumping on a plane and going somewhere. That's why I don't want to go nowhere now because I'm tired. But I miss going outside, Dad. Just a little bit. I miss going outside, honey. I do. All right, now that I got my coffee, let's get to this. Hold on. Close the door. I'm not yelling. So, hey, didn't your cousin do her thing? She did her thug thizzle with that jacket, though. She did. Listen here. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Woo! All right. It's been a minute since I took 7 inches for a long time. You hear me? All right. Definitely, but I was gonna take some pictures because I'm a duet your video. I'm gonna do some pictures in my hallway because I got some white boots that I'm gonna. Well, I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, but yeah. So do whatever you want, but I'm gonna do it your first video that you sent me, and then I'm gonna have me turned one way and then turned another way so they can see the back. So I'll just do it your stuff because the world need to see this jacket, honey. Everybody. Everybody need to see this damn jacket. You hear me? Everybody do. Thank you, Justice. I wish I could hang it up behind us. I can't even put a hook right there. For those of you that didn't see, let me show you what Tay did. I'm going to hang it on the back of the thing. That's what I'm going to do. Y'all look what Tay did. Look at this. Look what Tay did. If you wasn't here earlier, that's CERCA whole face. CERCA's whole face on the back of my jacket. She even got the way I turn my hair, too. I always put my hair over to that side. I think it's my right. Then she do her thing, y'all. So if you want some custom work, you know, maybe like a grandma jacket or something, get everybody's little pictures put on there. There's no telling. But if I were you, I'd get one because yes, baby. You said a CERCA whole face. Even for you don't even. I already looked at the angles and everything. Like she did that. She did that. Yes, man. So I'm gonna put my jacket on the back of the chair. Yes. Oh yes. So if you want some custom work for your daughters, dude, or whoever, because y'all know the 80s and 90s is coming back in. So go on and get your stuff. Don't even wait. Oh yeah, she did her thing, classy lady. She did her thing. Hello, my daughter. Love you so much. She passed June 7 months ago. She loves you. Oh man, really? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that, but I'm happy that she got a chance to watch us and be a WOIUer before she transitioned. Yeah. But you know what though, y'all? That's what I be saying. We never know what this place is for anyone. You know what I'm saying? We never know. And that makes me happy that hopefully she came here and found some laughs and some tickles and learned a lot about the Lord before she transitioned. Man, I am so sorry to hear that, Pumpkin. Whew. I am so sorry to hear that. But you know what? It makes me happy to know that there are people that come here, y'all, and they are blessed by the craziness that we have over here. The absolute craziness that we have. You heard me? But you know what? We bring a lot of happiness to a lot of people's lives. Because they go back and watch y'all lives where y'all talking crazy and we laughing and having a good time. So even stuff y'all probably don't even remember y'all said is blessing other people. Yes, she learned a lot from you. And the person that sent her lost the Bibles. I got them now. Oh, the person that sent her the lost Bible. Wow. Can I say something? That goes along though with what we talk about here. This is why journals are. Hopefully she journaled. I don't know if she got a chance to journal or not. But didn't I tell y'all? I said the reason I ask everybody that comes here to journal, your family is gonna get those journals, so you can know when your loved ones transition. You can know, they can know if when you transition, your kids can know what you thought. She left her books. They already marked up with her notes. Do you understand why it's important? You never know. None of us know our day. Do you understand? This is why it's important for you to journal I don't care if it's scribbling on the page. They going to know you had a bad day. But when they go to have a bad day, guess what they going to do? Instead of going and acting out, they're going to get on the page and scribble just like you did. Thank you for telling me that. Because y'all don't, I keep telling y'all, some days the devil be beating me up so heavy. I be like, is this even worth it? Like, is anything ever even changing in anybody's life? You know what I mean? Even though I know y'all say it, sometimes the devil, he play with your mind like, you really think you're doing something? It's the internet. Like, you ain't, you know? And so to hear stuff like that, y'all, it make my heart warm. And it makes me want to get back on here another day and talk crazy to people. And do what they say church folks don't do. Because we not church people. And we relationship people over here. And we want people to get a real relationship because you never know when you're going to go. You never know what your next situation is going to be. I'm grateful for this place. Is there anybody else that's grateful for this place? Outside of me talking crazy to people and being snappy and witty. Y'all thankful for this place? Because sometimes this place, it helped me not think about what's going on over here. Now, I don't use it all the time. I've been trying to catch you live. I haven't been live Pumpkin because I've been going through my own stuff. I've been going through it, and y'all can tell when I come up missing, it's because I got some heavy stuff on my heart that you know what I'm saying? So, and I don't be want to be mean or irritated, so I'm learning. You said, I guess. Whatever. I just knew. I knew it was gonna be you. I knew it. Oh, my daughter loves you and she don't even know you. She's like, yeah, Mom. Yeah. I said, But for real, you don't know. You just never know who, like I said, you telling your story or not being scared to say what God healed you from, or don't you ever change anybody who's capable of taking to pull others. Oh man, thank you. God keeps telling you, said have me checking all day. I'm sorry. Listen, y'all, sometimes I don't be having it. And I'm learning, I'm not gonna do it. Cause then I'll be being fake. And I don't wanna do that. And I can't. So then I just don't. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just need to sit in here and listen to music for 24 hours straight. No words, no talking. Just to be in my own mind so that I can make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do correctly. Then, of course, I'm a human. So I'm dealing with my own issues and what things I feel like I deserve or what I want from God. And then if he gonna give it to me. And you know what I'm saying? There be things I be going through too. So I'll be fake if I just get on here and act like every day my life be okay. It don't, and y'all know that. I do. That's so crazy because my godmother called me and I just broke down crying. She said, "You need a refreshing." I said, "Yeah." And then she just went into tongues, and I was like, "Thank you, Lord." And I felt lighter when we got off the phone, and I was like, "God always sent her around at the time I need her. He's great." And she is too. I absolutely love that woman. I don't know what I would do without her. I do have to take time for myself. And after seeing my loved one in the situation she in, the one I told y'all I was in the hospital and everything, that's why I was like, yep, I'm about to start taking some time, honey. I'm not running myself into the ground because we are too young to be going through a lot of different stuff. Nope. So I love y'all, but if I don't feel it, I ain't getting on here. I'm not pushing myself to death. I'm not going to do it. And we the same age. I was like, yep, that's an eye opener for me. Slow your tail down. Get some sleep. You don't gotta be on TikTok all day. You don't gotta be sending emails all day. You better rest. Yeah. So, with that, now back to business. So y'all remember I told y'all about that little heater. Guess what? I can't find her on IG. Guess uh touched by Tay. Is it different on IG, Tay? I don't know if she's still in here because she's working. If somebody can find her on IG, please. It might have some numbers on the back of it or something. Anyway, even Jesus rested. He was tired, but he was pleased. Come on. And that's how I be feeling. I said, Lord, we got about 900 classes on here. So look, this is the heater. But you can cook on top of this too. Did y'all go grab these? They was only $35. Did y'all go grab these? It's a butane heater, but you can also, it's also a cooktop. Yes. It's a butane heater, but it's also a cooktop. And I'm about to show you how you can cook with it. It is on Amazon. It's $35. You got it in your cart? Okay. These. You see it? And it's got a knob. It's a butane heater. And I'm going to tell you. It's coming. Just tell God thank you. You already know. Good evening. Keep my dad in your prayers. He passed away. I definitely will. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm definitely sorry to hear that. I will be praying for your family. Anybody that has had loss in the last month or two, I definitely, y'all know I pray for y'all every day. Every single day. Every single day. So, with that, here's this. This is a heater and a cooktop, y'all. Okay? And it's for these kind of pots. I guess you can use a regular one. But remember the expandable pots I told y'all about? Ooh. Okay, Joey. Well, that's fine if this world is ghetto, but can you do that somewhere else? Because we don't do that over here right now. So if you want to be miserable or whatever it is, can you do that on another live? Because we chilling. If you don't want to bring kids here, that's your opinion, but we don't really want to hear about it right now. For real, for real. Because I got 4 and some grandbabies, so, and I'm okay, well, go on and just calm down, because it's not the day. If you want to be kind of in that mood, I'm going to need you to go where they gray, because we about a bright blue over here. Yellow, sunny yellow. Okay? So, this is the pan. Now, you cannot put this over open fire. Okay? You cannot put this over open fire. You can only cook with this on something like this. Okay? Or they have, you know, the little camping nozzle where you hook the propane into it and it ain't nothing but about this big. If you have that little gas spigot, Okay. If you have that little gas spigot, if you have that little gas spigot or whatever, you can use this. But you can't let the flames go on the outside of the pot. Okay, y'all, listen. This is not to be desensitized. But do y'all remember me saying sometimes the weight already be heavy? James, Joey, do you want to get blocked? Is that it? I don't understand. Go away. Go do something else, Joe. Maybe climb in your mama's kangaroo pouch. I don't know. But I don't know what all of that is for, but not today. Okay? Come on, Joe. Go get in your mom's pouch. You need to snuggle, honey. Because you're not listening, or clean your ears out. One of the two. I know, but I want you to go have a seat somewhere else, like in the corner or out of my class. I don't want to block you, so come on. Is this the only way you know how to get attention? You need to stay on task, because right now you're looking a little like you don't comprehend. We're doing something else. Follow. Pay attention, honey. Okay. All right. As I stated earlier, Jesus, Lord, and this one ain't been on here for 2 days. I might have to start taking 3 days off. Damn. Careful, CERCA. Don't break nothing. All right. Here we go. There's no propane in here. But if there were, it has a gauge here so you can turn the fire up or down. You see it? So not only is it going to be boiling your water, cooking your soup, or whatever you got if you're in an emergency situation, it's going to heat the room you're in as well. Now, I don't know if it got to be ventilated or not. Put it by the damn window. Okay? You hear me? And this set, I'm going to show you. So this is not a set that don't come together, but if you get this, you can heat a space. Okay? You can heat a space and you can cook. Yes, you should buy this, because remember I told y'all I was like, people going to be without power? Well, in St. Louis, there was 2,000 people that are still, I guess, without power right now. I lost my power. I'm over here with my lantern, flashlight, tea candles. Come on, Sabrina. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. See? That's what it. And if there's no power, how are you going to cook? If you don't have a butane stove, yes, this is propane. It's a propane stove. It come with the round ones, though, not the long cans. Okay? So these are collapsible pots. Okay? You hear me? And this is what I was saying. Now, the cool thing about these pots is this is a strainer. Okay? And it has a little steam button on it or whatever to let the steam out, I'm guessing. But you got to let it calm down for a little while. Right? Simmer down. They said don't, to wait a minute or so before you just take it off or whatever. So you'll have to read the directions for the ones that you get. But I put them on that thing. Just look up collapsible camping pots. And it comes, this set actually comes with a couple. It comes with a big pot, a little pot, a bowl, a different size bowl, and a cup. So you get 2 different size bowls and 1 pot. I mean 2 pots. I'm sorry. Because these are the bowls here. So these are the bowls. And then you get another one of those little collapsible cups that I showed you. Right? But this is the other little stock pot, I'm guessing. That's the skillet-like pot. These lids are just too cute. Look at that. And they both, you know, so you can pour. So I'm guessing this is like a tea kettle-like thing here. Oh, yep. It's a portable kettle. So to make your coffee or whatever you got. And you, like I said, you just can't allow the... I guess you push this in here. I don't know how that whole thing works. But maybe you got to hold it. I don't know. Oh, probably after you lock it on. Got it. All right. We'll just say that then. There we go. Okay. That locks it in place. Oh, cool. Okay. So then you would have to wait till this isn't doing that. I'm guessing as it expands, whatever. But, okay. Amazon, y'all. Y'all know I don't shop nowhere else. Just look up collapsible camping pots, and they got all different kinds. And so then this will fit here. As long as this fire, now you can't use this on a regular stove. You can't use it on our regular butane ovens. Only this kind, because the fire is going to be concentrated right here in the middle. Or either just the little spigots that they have that don't give out a lot. But this is a collapsible tea kettle or a little bowl that you can actually cook, because it has this on the bottom. You just can't let that fire get up around the sides. And it has the pour thing here and all of that, right? Your little lid pickup dealy bobber. And then there's the bigger pot, which is this one. And it comes with the collapsible bowls. See? So you got a whole pot right here. This will cook a lot of chili or rice or something. If you got to be without no power, you know, you ain't going to be able to do a whole, you could do, you know, some pasta or some soup. You know what I'm saying? And they're easily washed out. You just can't let it go dry, because I guess it'll burn and it'll start to burn the pot. But this goes here like so. And I guess this is the little thing to pick up the lid when it's hot. But this has a strainer on it too, so you can pour the water out once it comes. Amazon, y'all. And so then you could even use this. So if you needed to cook soup in one thing, hold on. Well, that's why they got a handle on it, girl. Duh. It's a handle. Because it's a heater. No. Go away. It's a heater too. That's why you got a handle on it, because it be hot. But there you go. So this is the big pot. Okay? This is the big pot. So it's a heater and it's a stove top. Okay? So you got the big collapsible pot just in case you can't use your stove. I mean, they do not come with a carrying case. Some of them probably do, not the case, not the one that I got. And then, like I said, you got your tea kettle. So these are 2 things. You could boil water to make coffee or noodles or whatever in this, and be making some potatoes or soup or something in the other one. My cousin them power out now. 3 today. Oh yeah. And see these things, it's a lot of people. It's like -7 outside. Or -11 or something, they said. That's crazy. This would be better than nothing. This $35. And then your butane. Thank you. I bet you this will be the best $35 you ever spent if you ain't got no heat. You're welcome, YGM. You see what I'm saying? You get $70. You get two of these, one for one room. It's the parents in one room, the kids in another room. You see what I'm saying? Y'all in -5? Exactly. So all of this stuff is going to come in handy. You know what I mean? You don't know how long it's going to be. And you can cook on top of it too. This the best $35 right here. We had earthquakes today in Oklahoma. Listen, I believe it. Ain't nothing. It's craziness going on, y'all, right now. And that is exactly why I be trying to tell you, this is why I be trying to tell y'all to go get y'all stuff. I don't care what nobody else is saying. Let folks talk crazy. We gonna be good. Our family members is gonna be straight. You know what I mean? And that's all we worried about. Everybody else gonna do what the hell they want to. We don't care. I say do it. Do it till you're satisfied. But one thing we not about to do is be caught off guard. Are we, family? So like I said, this comes with 2 bowls, a kettle, and a collapsible stock pot. Of course, you're going to have to be careful carrying this because it can buckle. But you ain't going to be doing that. You probably just be waiting until it cool off and moving it to a little table or something. You know what I mean? But these are some options, y'all, just in case your stove is not working. Yeah, you know I love green. Just in case your stove is not working. You know, and then they can go in your bug out bag too. You see what I'm saying? So, I say, and look how quick that was to put that up. Clean it and put it up. Dry it. Make sure it's dry. Boom. Then it's done. Come in. This one isn't so easy. Oh, maybe I gotta take this out. Hold on. Oh, that's it. Right? So, I say invest in these. I mean, you never know how vital this stuff might be shortly. You know? We have no idea of the length of winter when it comes to this kind of stuff. Well, you know, we can't trust the people. So, oh, and that pops out and pops back in there. Got it. Be very careful with these handles. I see I might have already messed mine up already. So I'm just going to close that box. Y'all know I be breaking stuff. Okay. So that's that. There we go. Okay. This weapon's all right here. Look at this. Oh, shoot. Listen here. This room just got every thing you could freaking think of in it. Okay, you're going to do it a second time. Just crazy. Now, I'm getting ready to go take a break real quick. And I need y'all to get y'all Bibles. Well, not really. I need you to get your other device that you're going to look up the Bible on. We packaging, but I told my husband the emergency stuff will be last. I'm not playing that part. Oh, we packing. Gotcha. Yep, because you never know. Yeah, just put that to the side. Okay, so I'll be right back. Take y'all break. Get y'all pencils and pens. You don't really need it that much, but we're going to do a little bit of class. If y'all okay with that. Okay. Oh, let me take my jacket out of here. Y'all want to see it one more time before I put her up and back in the closet? I think I will. Don't worry about it. I got y'all. You said CERCA on the back of this jacket. Just in case you didn't get to see it at first. You see it? It's me. It's me on the back of this jacket, Tay. You see it? Oh, shoot. You said go ahead and do it. Touch by Tay if you want one. Okay? Touch by Tay on TikTok. She'll bust you one too so you can get your 80s look. You know what I'm saying? Now don't forget your thigh high boots. You got to have them on if you're gonna do your 80s with your chain belt, you know? Mm-hmm. So there's that. I can't get no coffee on this though. I'll be real sad before I get the word out. So give me a second, y'all. Okay, sorry. Ooh wee. Y'all still here? I had to get my charger because my other iPad is dead. Hang my jacket up, go to the restroom. So I know we about to be here for a minute. All right. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay. What happened? What happened? Hello, Miss Rangel. Hello, hello. Pretty cool. Thank you so much, Miss Brown Rose. Tay did her thing. She definitely did. Y'all gonna have to give me a couple seconds. Let this get together. So, we're going to Revelations. Are y'all okay with that? Doesn't matter. We're going anyway. You came to class. I hope y'all ready. You might want to get your meds or something. Or whatever you gonna need. I don't know. But I don't want nobody talking crazy to me. I'm trying to tell you right now. It ain't, it's just, I mean, It's just what that part, Miss Dixon. Waffle. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I came up on these jeans too. Bought some jeans on Amazon. I ain't telling y'all where I got them from because I plan on getting me a couple other pair. Why was I grabbing? I already know how I go. Listen, I might have to take me a break in the middle of this. I already know I am. So it is what it is. Hey, Queen. I'm sorry. Tay, I just want to tell you, and I know you're tired of me talking about it, but can I tell y'all something? I'm going to tell you. I already told her. No, I didn't go pick it up. I'm going to go Monday because it was real bad outside. I'm going to go Monday. I just want to tell you this. Y'all, that's the most expensive thing. And she didn't even charge me a lot. I mean, with it, I ain't going to say what she charged me, but that's the most expensive piece of clothing that I ever bought for myself. And I told her that I'm happy that the most expensive thing that I ever bought for myself. Now, other people have bought me expensive things, but that's the fact that it comes from somebody that's in our community, and I absolutely love it. And when I go away, if my kids, they can make a picture of that, it is absolutely amazing. But I was just thinking more of my kids can take pictures of that, and everybody can have a picture of that, and that's their mama face, just in black and white, no extras, no nothing, so to me it's like also a keepsake, exactly like a family heirloom thing type deal. That's another reason why I'm excited about it. Yes, Monday is a holiday. Well, whatever day is open. Yes. So it makes me excited. Very, very excited. So thank you, Tay. I just want to say that again. Because I love that thing. All right. Here we go. Are y'all ready? Where is my... What the heck? Every last one of these iPads is set up differently. And so, why is this not like on my main screen here? I need to do better. Okay. Y'all know I'm going to be in ERV only because that's where we at. Okay. Y'all ready? Thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. Eugene. We're going to go to Revelations 5 and 11. That's where I need y'all. I'm reading out of the Easy Read version. Revelations 5 and 11. ERV is where I'm at. So you read out of whatever you want, but that's where I'm going to be reading from. And we're going to be skipping around, so yes. I probably should take these boots off. I probably should. You just hold on a minute. Because I'm not about to teach with these damn boots on. I am not doing that. I did all I'm about to do. Come on, girls. It's time for y'all to be put up. Ooh. See, I used to be able to have my kids. Y'all see that? These is my all-time favorite boots. I didn't have them for a very long time, so they a little raggedy. But baby, in the snow, you can run in the snow in these bad babies. 12 years and my tracking on the bottom is still pretty good. Yes, honey. And they keep your legs warm. I think these were some shoe dazzle boots when they made nice boots. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, Lord. Oh. Is these shoe dazzle? Oh, no, these ain't shoe dazzle. But these was not too bad, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, honey, I done had these boots forever. I done worn with jeans, dresses, sweater dresses, everything. They look good with all shorts, everything. Them was my old faithfuls, honey. You said CERCA walking in and coming out with what you want. You said they not gonna tell me no once they see these boots. Of course they not gonna tell me no once they see these boots. And I got my short leather jacket on, baby. Listen here, I'm coming out with what I want to say. I said I'm coming out with what I want. I'm trying to tell you. Shantae, listen here. I said I'm coming out with what I want. This a stick up, nigga. Listen here. It is a whole stick up. I said don't move. Them come hither. Already know what it is. Come on with it. All right. Oh, I love those boots. Thank you, Shoe Angel. He used to buy me the most beautiful shoes. Come on. Come on now. Oh, thank you, Keish. Maybe I should just say yes. This man been asking me to marry him for over 20 years. Since I was 19, about 18 years. And I'll just be like, well, I will say he's probably the only man that listened to every single thing that I said. That's probably why we still friends to this day. He said, you always bossing me around. I said, get up and do it. He said, you like telling me what to do. I said, you like me telling you what to do. Now, no, he don't got my heart and soul. He's just been one of the realest people I've ever had in my life. I do love him, but I've never been in love with him. It ain't that type of situation. That's my best friend in real life. He used to be my shoe angel and a couple other kind of angels. Thank you, Lord. He was an investor in my businesses and in my soul, my shoes. Yes. Yes, he did. One time I lost a whole storage. For my 32nd birthday, y'all, this man sent me 32 pairs of shoes. A pair of heels for each year. It was great. I just cried and screamed and screamed and cried and cried and screamed. You hear me? It was just unboxing. I was so happy. Oh, yes. Then I turned around and lost them in the stores. Never even got to put my feet in. Probably like 3 pair of them. I was so sad. Somebody else got a whole storage full of brand new shoes, baby. They still was wrapped in the plastic and everything in the box. Well, sure did. Man. Oh, well. Yes. He's my best friend. Yes. Y'all, he was the first person I feel like I'm basically a Bible story and is. My whole life is a Bible story. From birth until now. I told y'all they hid my birth. My mama didn't know. They kept telling my mama she wasn't pregnant until she was 5 months when it was too far along for a termination. And then they told her she was pregnant. But she knew. She had been throwing up, everything. They kept saying, no, we taking blood and urine. And I didn't come up on the sonogram or nothing. I did not come up on her. The Lord hit me because she was going to get rid of me probably. Wow, that happened to me, but I wasn't sick. Yep. My mom wasn't sick. She felt pregnant. Like, well, I guess throwing up is. But they kept telling her she wasn't pregnant. Yep. And I was whole in there. Chilling, nigga, in the cut like I do right now. And ducked off. Nigga be looking right at me and don't even know I'm sitting there. Come on in. That was my thing. I didn't need that's my superpower to blend in. What you mean? Yes, Lord. He had me right in the enemy's face. He's still doing it. Still doing it. Hallelujah. Can the church say hallelujah? Listen. Oh, we. Thank you, Dad. Trying to tell you. Nigga been looking at me in my face like I know you from somewhere. Huh? I feel like I know you from somewhere, huh? I don't know. Well, you have a nice day, honey, when you figure it out. I know exactly where I know you from. I seen you when you got out your car. And timed it just so right when you was getting back in your car, I was going to be going in the store. Trying to avoid your tail. I seen you. And I'm happy that you just can't put your finger on it because the Lord will do a mighty thing. He will do a mighty thing because I don't even want to remember that I met you. How about that? And don't. Move it on. If you can hunt, you can hear. Not in them occasions. I can't. Listen. All right, come on. Here we go. Revelations. Revelations 5 and 11. All right, y'all know I got to take these on and off as we're reading, okay? So we're going to do this. This slash, I always going to do what I want to do. It is what it is. Come on. It says, then I looked and I heard the voices of many angels. Can somebody tell me the definition of many? M-A-N-Y, please. And then tell me the definition of voices too. I know we know it, but it's fun to look it up. What's the definition of voices and what's the definition, of many? Several. Several. More than one. Several. What y'all got? A large number. Several. Yeah, a lot of folks. Why can't I see what y'all saying over here? Surplus. That part. And voices. Not voice, but voices. The sound produced in a person's larynx uttered through the voices. The tone of sound emitted by an object. Oh, multiple voices. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Do I need to plug this up? Something's telling me that I might need to plug this up. Hey, cat. Oh. Express in words. Get teachers' voice, their opinions. Okay. Particular opinion or attitude expressed. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's bless it. Thank you. So we know this ain't just one angel. It's a whole bunch of them. It's a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of them. Right here in this space. Right? Right? It's not just one angel right here. Or two or three. It's a lot. Many. Okay? So it says, then I looked and I heard the voices of many angels. The angels were around the throne, the four living beings, and the elders. There were thousands and thousands of angels. 10,000 times 10,000. How much is that? How much is 10,000 times 10,000? What's the number? Get your calculator out. How many angels was around the throne? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. 10,000 times 10,000. No. Yeah. There you go. There you go. 100 million? Okay. All right. So let me ask y'all a question. Whether it's 1 million or 100 million. Listen, whether it's 1 million or 100 million. Listen, even if it's 1 million, y'all seen the shadow of that man walking? We gonna say it's 1 million. We gonna say it's 100 million. We gonna use both. Y'all seen the shadow when the lightning flashed of how big that thing was. So when God says, when he cracked the sky and him and his angels is gonna be floating in the air and everybody is gonna see them. And you wonder why they said that the earth is gonna tremble in fear. Could you imagine 100 million of those beings? If the sky is ripped back, rolled back like a scroll, if our sky is peeled back like this, and there is a peak in the veil, and we get to look in and see, hold on, I have not ever seen an interaction with the angels, okay, where somebody wasn't scared and it was just one. They passed out. Their hearts gave out with fear. They boo-booed on themselves. They peed on themselves. All of these things. And that was just with one. What you gonna do if it was 10,000? 100,000? 1 million? 100 million? Okay, so let me put this into perspective for you. If an angel sleeps with a human woman my size, so we'll say he shapeshifts and he has intimacy with a woman my size, I could produce a 70-foot child. I could produce a 150-foot child, all the way up until a 450-foot child, which is what Enoch says that the Titans were. They were 400. They came out normal size, but they grew expeditiously. Just astronomical growth. Okay? So listen here now. If 400 feet is the median between a human woman and an angel's true size, how big is the damn angel? I'm only 5'4", roughly. Okay? So if I would have got knocked up by an angel and then my child grew to be 450 feet tall, because we know angels are shapeshifters, what is the average height of an angel? Because their sons were 450 feet tall, 200 feet tall, 150 feet tall, 90 feet tall, and then their grandchildren 70, 60, 50, 40, all the way down to Goliath, who was, I think, 9 or 12 feet, one of those. So when you are putting into perspective the daddies of the Titans, that's a medium point. We'll say it's a halfway between a 5-foot woman and an angel, and they created something that's 450 feet tall. I mean, how tall is the daddy? You talking about tall tree, honey. Think about this. If you've ever seen a Jack and the Beanstalk commercial, the giant, when he was climbing down, most times when they showed it to us, I don't know how they didn't edit it now. The giant, when his feet touched the ground, his knees was at the clouds. Do y'all remember that? When Jack climbed down the beanstalk for him to cut it down, the giant's foot was almost on the ground, or one foot was on the ground, remember? And his knee was in the clouds as to why he didn't see Jack cutting the beanstalk down. So you think about our lowest clouds, wherever they are. If a bean came down and their foot was touching where I'm at right now, but I can look up and the only part of their body that I can see is the bottom of their kneecap, right eye level with the clouds. And these are just the sons of these beings. Mind you, Michael and them ain't been stripped of none of their stuff. But guess what? Beings of the exact height and skill get to come out from the other side too. Because all of those giants that we were, I mean, all of those angels, the 9/10 of the demons, remember it's only 10% of the demons out in the world right now. Y'all remember Mastema? And he said, you got to give me somebody to rule over. When it was either Abraham, it was Noah. He said, I'm not going to be able to repopulate the earth because Mastema, and that's when you see those old ancient pictures of the flying demons picking up the people, and they got the people in their claws. We are in all the scary movies. They show you an ancient picture. It'll be in the Vatican or some kind of Catholic church, and you see all of these demons flying around, swooping down, and picking up these humans in their claws, or they have them in their hands, and they got that evil face. Okay, that was that whole thing right after the flood. And then remember, Noah prayed, and he said, they killing my kids, my grandkids, and my great-grandkids. I ain't going to be able to do this. So he prayed, and God said, all right, I got to leave, I'm going to put him up. But then Mastema, who was the head of this spirits, said, wait a minute, you gave me dominion, and if you put everybody up, I ain't going to have nobody to rule over. That's not fair. This is a kingdom. I need my space. I need my subjects. And so he left 1/10. 1/10 of the demons out. Now, let's put that into perspective, and then we're going to keep going, because I don't think people will be breaking this down, and you should. So, if one person can have 1,000 demons in them, a legion of spirits, we'll say that this legion is 1,000. Okay? How many mental hospitals are there, and how many mental people that do have more than one personality, which is a spirit, multiple spirits, It's, even mental illness says when you black out, something else takes control of your body. Because when you black out, you don't remember, but your body is still moving and you're still talking, which means you, yourself, your soul is put up in a closet somewhere, just like we see in the city. And it's a demon using your body. Okay, that's what happened when you black out. Okay, so then that's why when you get to have multiple personalities and you can change your voice and your language and all of that stuff changes, but you couldn't do it before, or speak in another language that you weren't able to do before in fluently, that's because that spirit can speak that language. That's why when they was talking to the demoniac, they said, "Who are you?" He said, It's a lot of us in here. Who are you talking to? We are legion. We just, you could just call us legion because we all got a name. But remember, I told y'all when the angels fell, God normally just counts the head. We've seen that, and he, if it's a large number, he just gonna count the like the sergeants and all of that. Then they have men under them. Might be 300 soldiers, might be 200 soldiers, but then he'll do a collective number. So with that, one, the Bible tells us, one demon holds the door open and seven file in with him. And those seven are worse off than the one that held the door open. So that's eight. Now, if you think about it, each one of those eight demons that came into your spiritual abode, if each one of those is over 100 soldiers, how many now demons do you have in your body? Instead of eight, you have 800 or 808. God would not talk so much about the army of the Lord. Every commander or whoever has somebody under them. DID cases is at 1.5 of the global population. That's over. Is that 120 million or billion? Is that million or billion? Million, million. Because it's only 8.5 billion. Okay. 120 million diagnosed cases have. Okay. Yeah, I can see it. And what if each one of those had 100 identities? Okay. So now y'all see why when God come back, he didn't have to bring that many, but he bring them because it's really going to be a war of the sons of darkness and the sons of light. But all of those spirits that have been held are going to be let out. You know how you know? You want to know how they trick you into watching the Bible? The Scorpion King. And what's the other one where them demons came up out of the in Egypt, them dog things, and they was running on them legs and they was fighting. They had them swords and stuff, right? Even in Asian culture, the mummy. Okay, even in Asian culture, mummy. Sorry. Even in the Asian culture, they have all these spirit ghosts, ghost armies. Ghost armies. They talk about ghost armies all the time. In all cultures, they have a ghost army. It was one in Black Adam too. Okay. Okay. So that's biblical because 9/10 of the demons were put up right after the flood. Maybe a few generations. The army of Anubis. Okay, here we go. And spiritually, they're dead to God, so that makes sense. The army of the dead. Mm. So imagine now how this war is about to be. Hello. Imagine how this war is about to be. God's coming with 100 million angels. Okay. Ooh, let's talk about that. God is coming with 100 million angels. Okay? And it says a third of all heaven's angels fell, of all kinds. That's how there was the different races of giants, because not all angels are the same. There's seraphim, ophanim, blah, 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 blah. Right? Okay. So how many angels were there? If God is bringing 100 million with him, and a third of all angels fell, and he's bringing 100 million, how many fell? But I think it's more angels than that. Because remember, it says he has innumerable armies. What is that? Is that 33 million? 33 million. Okay. Could you imagine if there was 33 million of those evil things flying around the world right now? And they're probably massive. They're not the sizes of humans. Picking people up and dropping them against rocks and attacking women and doing whatever. And did you see their teeth and their legs, the way they be sort of, they got claws and stuff, like birds. But like, that's why he said people's hearts is about to be given out with fear with the thing. Once he ripped this veil back and the stuff that you thought you saw, you really gonna see it. It's gonna be a different life. Okay. I get you, baby girl black. We just doing some numbers just so people can get a view of kind of how this is gonna be working out. Why folks think it's gonna be one or two little cute the little things that ain't about to be running around out here. It ain't. Here we go. We gotta get back. You said my eyes big. Listen here. I'm trying to tell you because I just want to see if y'all be seeing it how I be seeing it because it's spooky. You hear me? Here we go. So it says there were thousands and thousands of angels, 10,000 times 10,000. And the angels said in a loud voice, all power, wealth, wisdom, and strength belong to the Lamb who was killed. He is worthy to receive honor, glory, and praise. Then I heard every created being that is in heaven and on earth and under the earth and in the sea and everything and all these places saying, all praise and honor and glory and power forever and ever to the one who sits on the throne and to the Lamb. Wait a minute. Then I heard every created being that is in heaven and on earth and under the earth and in the sea. Everything in all these places. Okay, wait a minute. Anybody ever watch Disney Channel? Let me put my glasses on because I can't see if y'all did or not. Anybody Anybody ever watch Disney Channel? Anybody? Anybody in here? The rocks talk on Disney Channel. The water can communicate on Moana. The trees talk, the birds talk, the ants talk, the lizards talk, the bears, the sun and the moon, all the flowers, all the grass can have eyes and talk. So you mean all the fish at one time gonna come up out the ground? And while there, it's, you know what it reminds me of? This whole mind control thing. Yes, the Lord of Lords, the host of hosts, the like boom. Now he's gonna tell you what to say. Turtles, mice, ducks, dogs, everything. The clouds can talk on Disney too. The raindrops can talk. All the inanimate objects to us. That's going to be an interesting sight to see Disney in real life. Could you imagine? Now we read in a story with Abraham the tree talked, and when Jesus was walking the tree talked. No, I take that back. It's shriveled. I can't remember if it talked with him or not. I don't remember with Jesus, but I know it did with Abraham. Okay. I wonder if that's why they call it the most magical place on earth. Yes, because they do a lot of magic there and a lot of with that. That is y'all getting a picture of how this about to be? So not only is it 100 million angels in the air, 100 million angels. Now all the animals is talking. They got their voice back because remember he stripped them of it. The grass is talking, the trees is talking. So what Disney was telling us is gonna be happening while there's 100 million angels in the air. I mean, if you don't think you're gonna be scared, all right. I don't know about me. This is why I be trying to take my time to ease my mind down. Because I be saying, God, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I walk past this tree and it's like, hey, CERCA. If I walk outside and I can hear the birds saying my name. Or talking about my outfit. Because we'll actually get to know what they be thinking. I wonder what y'all dogs is going to say to y'all and y'all little pets that y'all think can't hear y'all talking crazy. I wonder what they going to say to y'all. About the food you fed them, about how you left them at home, about how you didn't walk them on time. I wonder what they're going to say. You said, I'm going to pass out. So y'all ain't think about it. Right. Open your mind up now. Not to the devil, to what you reading. See, this how when I see everything is going to talk. That means every blade of grass, even the dew. He said, eyes have not seen and ears not like. It's okay. Dr. Doolittle, come on. Now do y'all see why I be like, I'm just trying to get my mind prepared. Because see, this all, I think about all of this at one time. Not just this part. No. I be thinking, okay, what I'm going to do if I see a giant and a dragon? And if this tree is talking to me, what? Okay, my kids, open the window and let it fly away. You said I'm going to let it fly away. Okay, I just be wanting to see if y'all be seeing the pictures like I be seeing them. Come on. Listen. You said I might sure be one of those people that hearts get found if I live to see it. Listen, I'm just trying to ask God to prepare my mind. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all be like, oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Listen, I don't. I can't even say that I do. I absolutely don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Lord, please. That part. Okay. So look. It says, all praise and honor and glory and power forever and ever to the one who sits on the throne and to the Lamb. The four living beings said, now we don't even know what they call. They don't even got a name. It said the four living beings. Said, amen. And they're different from the angels. And the elders bowed down and worshiped. All right, on to 6. On to 6, please. This is where we going right here. We reading Revelation 6 and 1 right now. Here we go. I love y'all. Here we go. Then I watched as the Lamb opened the first of the 7 seals. If you got a pencil, write down 7 seals. 7 seals, please. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Then I heard one of the 4 living beings speak with a loud voice like thunder. So it's not an elder and it's not an angel. These 4 living beings, we already saw what they look like. They got the thing I showed you. The tetra, whatever it's called, tetramorph, whatever this thing is. This. This is what got a voice that sound like thunder. These is the 4 living beings. And if I'm not mistaken, it's 16 of them. Because it's 4, but it's actually 16. Because it's... So when you see the 4 living beings in the Bible, this is what it's talking about. And it's 4 of them. So it's actually 16 beings, but 4, because this is one body. They are one person, like conjoined twins or conjoined quadruplets. It's 4 of these walking around in heaven and in front of in God's face. Four groups of 4. Yep. So when you see the 4 living beings in the Bible, this is what it's talking about right here. Yeah. You're welcome. Now you see why I say it's good to have it's good to have a lot of these books because it helps you understand because they have people that have descriptions of them. No. It's not. Yeah. Right? One of these lights is hurting my eyes. I don't know. Let's see if it is. I think it is that one. Okay. So it says, then I heard one of the four living beings speak with a voice like thunder. It said, "Come." And I looked, and there before me was a white horse. The rider on the horse held a bow and was given a crown. He rode out to defeat the enemy and win the victory. The Lamb opened the second seal, and then I heard the second living being say, "Come." And then another horse came out, a red one. And the rider on the horse was given power to take away peace from the earth so that people would unalive each other. And he was given a big sword. And was, and did, and do. You said he was given a big sword. Swing, like this one? You said he was given a sword. I've been dubbed a knight CERCA. Don't even try. Or you can call me CERCA Nakamura because I've also been dubbed a samurai. You come with it if you need to. You hear me? So you can either meet Sir CERCA or CERCA Nakamura. Whichever one you want. You make up your mind. Just tell me what we need to do around here. You hear me? You tell me what we need to do. Uh-huh. You said you want to do a dagger throwing contest. You said you ready. I said, okay. I said, whatever I need to do to get my point across. You said what? You said, huh? You said what? Listen. Um, come on now. Yeah, I know what it is around here. You said what? You said it's about to be like the days of Noah. You said, huh? You said it's about to be like the days of Noah, you said. You said it's about to be like the days of Noah? Huh? Really? You hear me? You said, huh? You said it's about to be like the days of Noah. Okay. You hear me? It is not a game. They playing. You hear me? It's about to be like the days of Noah. That part. And they didn't put some kind of restriction. As many times as we didn't hear them things up. It's cosplay TikTok. I guess because I don't got a costume on. They'll be okay. Anyway, it's all cosplay. They be playing. They know. They be playing over here. We in the Lord's army. Anyway, let's get back to it. They over there tripping. For storytelling, right. It's educational purposes only, TikTok. Since y'all listening so hard. How about y'all don't never be over here listening when people be assaulting me verbally? How about that? Y'all ain't never around for that, is they? Thank you. They never around for that. Only around. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't. They'll be okay. So, yeah. Now it's restrictions on here. Whatever. I think you got to be 18, which is fine. I'm not worried about any of that. Thank you. Here we go. Thank you so much. All right. So let's get to it. Right. They don't never be over here for that, do they? So, what angel then came out? That was weird. It just went red. We not to the fourth yet. What was the last angel that came out? What was he given power to do? The red horse. Okay. What was the red horse able to do? Take peace from the earth. Did it say from just the United States? Did it say just from China? Did it say just from Russia? Just from Israel? Just from the Bahamas? Just from the UK? So if peace is taken from the whole earth, then the whole earth will be at what? Just because we got this restriction up here, if you knew, you'll want to go follow our other TikTok because they be playing. It's TATNAIPLACE. I don't normally say this, but if you gonna be over here or follow our YouTube, which is CERCA TROVA 22, because they be playing. We got IG too. Okay, here we go. Just in case, because you know they be on that crazy stuff. It's gonna be chaos, turmoil, right? Okay. It says the right. Oh, we got that. He was given a big sword. The Lamb opened the third seal, and then I heard the living being say, "Come." And I looked. Y'all ready? And I looked, and there before me was a black horse. The rider on the horse held a pair of scales in his hand. And then I heard something that sounded like a voice, and the voice came from where the four living beings were. It said, "A quart of wheat and 3 quarts of barley will cost a full day's pay, but don't harm the supply of olive oil and wine." So the stuff that you need to make bread here shortly is going to cost you what you would make in a whole day. And they're already saying that. Okay. This is why we bought yeast and flour and oil and all of those things, isn't it? Isn't it? Here we go. It says 7. The Lamb opened the fourth seal, and then I heard the voice of the fourth living being say, "Come." And I looked, and there before me was a pale colored horse. The rider on the horse was unalived or unalive. Because y'all know they be playing. I'm already on restriction. The D word. Okay? And Hades, hell, was following close behind him. Wait a minute. So it was a white horse, a blue horse. No. A red horse, a black horse, a white horse. Red, white, blue, and then pale. But there was another spirit following behind them. And it was hell. Why would Beyonce, in one of her last albums, use every last one of those horses? And it came out in the year or whatever that Russia was gonna attack Ukraine. She told you. What do you mean? Who said? It's on her album. Every time she was fussing about her concert and her tour she was about to do, she was on a different color horse, and it was all the horses of the apocalypse. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ain't that crazy? Why would she use that? And now they talking about WW3. And then had a Renaissance tour. And we all know what the Renaissance was exactly. Because they playing today. I don't want to get now. Here we go. All right. And Hades was following close behind him. They were given power over a fourth of the earth. Power to unalive people with the sword, by starving, by disease, and with the wild animals of the earth. We're going to read that again. Are you listening? They were given power over a fourth of the earth, power to unalive people with the sword, by starving, by disease, and the wild animals of the earth. Pandemics? Yes, Queen. Along with all the other stuff that's about to come up out the earth. Yeah, I realize we just read about the manticore the other day. And people gonna be in a paralytic state. What was it, for 90 days? Don't forget about the manticore is gonna be running around at this time too. So not only we just read that the other day. Yeah. It's got the stinger of a scorpion, the face of the man, the head of a lion, the body of a horse. On top of the wild animals, the disease, the famine, and folks just unaliving people for no reason. You hear me? Crazy. Right. Now y'all go back to understanding the scripture about, you got me thinking about the creature on Percy Jackson. A lot of that stuff. Can you find that on YouTube? I mean, I don't know. I guess you'll have to go looking for it. I don't know. Yeah. So listen. When you are thinking about the scripture where it says men's heart are they gonna be given out because of fear, I hope y'all be getting the gist of what's getting ready to happen. The Bible talks about it being worse than anything that you've ever seen. So that's worse than slavery, that's worse than the Holocaust, that's worse than all of that put together. All of the atrocities that you've seen and crimes against humanity, it's going to be worse than all of that. So then, and you don't want to prepare your mind, and y'all wonder why I'm trying to. I ain't never seen, man, listen. Right. That's why I be trying to figure out what do they be teaching in church. Because if you started putting pictures of this stuff up and really breaking it down, people would not have no time to be talking crazy about who's saved and who ain't, because they'll be trying to make sure that they don't have, or at least preparing their mind for what they about to see. Because they didn't show them this fluffy stuff in the Bible about, oh, God, blah, blah, blah. Well, what Bible? Because when I be reading it, don't be saying none of that. When we break this Bible down, what part of it is fluffy to y'all? I mean, those of you that have maybe just started to break down the Bible like we do word for word, maybe you thought it was fluffy before now. But if you've been here more than 6 months, you know this ain't. Lindsay, listen. That's why I be, then they like, oh, you're going to scare people. I said, not the real people. People that like truth, that want to know what the hell is going on before I walk in the door and who over there, how long is it, and what's the deal? No, them kind of people, they not going to be offended. They going to want to know. You said, wait a minute, what coming now? Hold on. You said I need to go where? You said, what they about to do? Oh, yeah, let me hurry up and get ready. Them the people I'm talking to. The people that want to go in and be surprised and walk into the craziness. Oh, no, I'm not talking to y'all. You right. I'm only talking to the people that want to know before they go, baby. That's it. Cause I'm not a just hop in the car and go with you type of person. How long we gonna be there? How long it take to get over there? What side of town is it on? Who else supposed to be there? Is it anybody that you think I might not mess with gonna be there? Cause if it is, I don't want to go. Like I got 1,000, and even once I get there, if the vibe ain't right, I'm cutting out. Them is the kind of people I'm talking to right now. The rest of the folks that want to wait until the news tell them, you probably ain't gonna like it over here. Because we want to know before. So we can already have our stuff together, honey. We don't care if it is killing our vibe. What? We can be laughing hard. Somebody come here, we be like, wait a minute, hold on, let's go there. Oh, okay, so don't nobody want to be caught off guard. You want to be like, okay, we'll go over there. Go over there with the people that's not prepared. All the non-prepared people, we're going to funnel y'all to one side because we ain't fooling with you. No. Mm-mm. It ain't. I told hubby yesterday I seen another something. Listen, this is the thing. How many people are in places where the power done went out in the last couple of days or it's extreme weather? Anybody where I'm where it's extreme weather. It's like -5 or -7 or negative. Supposed to get like -11. What happened if your power go out? Me, yours is out now. Okay, okay, okay. Trees falling down everywhere. Okay, okay. You were using a solar power station you bought. Come on, come on. Now, ain't it crazy that we've been preparing for a super cold winter and now the super cold winter is here? There's actually a polar vortex. And we've been prepping just in case. We've been prepping just in case, honey. We've been prepping just in case it wasn't. And everybody already said they were saying in Illinois and all the places they was buying all the food up. See what I be talking about? When you find out when the news is telling you, right? When you find out when the news is telling you, that means you gotta rush out when everybody else is rushing out. And the pickings is gonna be slim. But if you go ahead and get like all of that, the young lady told us, she said they buying that survival stuff up on Amazon. Folks is buying all the survival stuff now. Well, you know. You said we ain't gotta run to the store and get enough. We might need to grab a couple things if we go somewhere, but we already good. You said it's taking longer to ship too, because we know what's going on with that. I know y'all happy. I know y'all are happy. I know y'all happy. It's okay, Dusty. You got listen. You have some things. You're not out here bad. You might not have everybody probably don't got everything they need. We don't even know what all we gonna need. But as long as you not out here bad and you just don't got nothing, listen. Thank you so much. I was just trying to see if we had a weirdo in the clan or not. Yeah. You said I'm happy I found the WOU family, or I'd have been finding out when it was too late. Trying to tell you, like most of the people that's rushing out to buy their survival stuff right now, because they hear about the polar vortex and the crazy weather coming, so they're running out and buying all the generators and the heaters. They buying gas generators. Well, if it is, everybody gonna be at the pump getting the gas. So then we got solar, so we don't even gotta be out there in the weather or nothing. We just put that bad baby up, and we got them charged already, and then we just gonna need whatever sunlight to keep them going for us. And now that we got these bad babies here, if all the power go out and we can't go outside and cook, We got these that we can cook in right in the house on our lovely little 2-in-1 heater gas stove here. Right? For $35. Now you gotta buy the butane separate. But it's a 2-in-1 gas heater and stove. You said the last time my stuff came today, I'm waiting back, sitting on the freeze. Come on. Waiting on the freeze. You heard me. So your power go out and everything in your house electric, you can't use your stove. Right? So then if you got one of these little babies here, and you got your propane, ain't none in there, because I gotta wait for it to get here. Look into foxhole heaters. You need last minute cooking heating solution. Okay, foxhole heaters. Thank you. So look. Can you sit right here, please, and thank you? Thank you. We got the collapsible pots. Now these cannot go over an open fire. Okay. These cannot go over an open fire or over a regular burner. These are only for these miniature camping stoves. But I can cook and heat my room at the same time with this. So if your stove ain't working, you ain't got no propane, whatever, and it come with a strainer lid and everything. Y'all see it? Can't be letting the kids play around in here or whatever with it, but I mean, it's just gonna be on the kitchen. But you can heat your space. And these are collapsible pots, so they not no big old heavy pots. They collapse down. It's this and a tea kettle. So if y'all just, making, like, I could take some of this, take some of my rice, put some hot water in here, make some beans and rice. If I got some canned chicken or something, I can throw that in there. I mean, but your food gonna be cool, so, because it's freezing in the house anyway. So whatever you was gonna cook, you can still cook it. Might take a little bit longer, maybe if you got 2 or 3. I mean, but this could add 2 if you already got this. Say you only just got 1 burner, right? Because this is just a 1 burner. It's only 1 in here. But I could be using this to fry my chicken or whatever else I'm going to be using this 1 burner for, right? I can fry my chicken on here. And at the same time, I can have this going on the side and be cooking whatever else if the power is out. Can cast iron go on what? This? I don't know for sure. I'm sure it probably could. I'm just saying, but these little pots, you can't put these over like a regular fire because they're collapsible, right? But I'm sure you could put cast iron on top of this. Positive, probably. Because it's a camping stove. So yeah, cast iron will go on this. But I was just saying these right here, just in case you got to be moving around. And that, like I said, it's a 2-in-1 gas heater. So this is just another option. I'm not saying let this be your only. I'm saying $35 and it's a heater, right? It's a small propane heater so you can heat whatever space. If all the family members is in 1 room or 2 rooms, if you got 2 of these and you got some propane, you can heat and cook at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Make some hot chocolate for the kids. They got their own little packs, and it comes with a little whatever. So if y'all not wanting to run back and forth in the kitchen and you're not heating up the kitchen space and you're cooking, like say y'all down in the den and everybody's in the den. Okay, well, you ain't got to keep going into the cold part of the house, letting in cold air if y'all in just one big space. You see what I'm saying? You can cook right where you at. instead of having to go into the cold kitchen where ain't no heat or where, you know. Okay. So this is the little tea kettle. It's got a lid with a little pour spout on it too. And then it comes with bowls. I'm just saying if y'all gotta be in one space and you ain't bringing your whole kitchen in there, and you want if you just making noodles like bowls of noodles and stuff like that anyway, and y'all trying to stay in one space, if you know, this is another option to heat and to cook in that one space, right? You don't gotta just use that. Use which one, but that's an option, and it comes with a bowl, two bowls, or like little plate things. It comes with this and a cup, one little portable cup, and then two different size bowls, and then you get your tea kettle and your skillet. So, I mean, and all of that you can use on this. And they all got a lid so your food will stay hot. You see what I'm saying? Especially if it's just you. But if you got a lot of well, hello from Ghana. Nice to meet you. And like I said, these can go in your bug out bag too. That's another reason why I said these are cool, because they can go in your bug out bag. I need to close this right so I don't break it. Do it right. It even gives you measurements on the side and everything. So, if you're making instant coffee, they're on Amazon. They're on Amazon. Just look up collapsible camping pots, and they got all different kinds. This is just the one that I grabbed. But they got all different colors, sizes, you know, for your family. But these are not able to be used on a regular camp like that butane stove. They can only be used on the little spigots like this. The hunt now, they have the just spigot part that you could buy that you hook your propane to, and it comes with just a little thing. You don't have to get this, but this is an actual heater too. It's a 2-in-1. It's a camping stove and it's a heater. So, okay. Got lava rocks too already. They out there in the stores. You can heat those up. I'm saying, but you got to think if you have a place where you can put this and you're like in a hell, even if you got a fake fireplace, you could put this there. You know what I mean? Because this is the thing. We don't know what's going to happen. And if your place is all electric and you don't have no gas and they can't get your power back on for 3 or 4 days and it's -7 outside, well, how are you going to heat your house? If your house is all electric, no gas, how will you heat your home for 3 days when it's -7 and you got kids? At least here you can boil water. You could put this in the bathroom, boil your water in there, right? For your wash up. This is going to heat up the bathroom so they don't even have to take a wash up in a cold bathroom because this is a heater and a stove. So you can have this heating up the bathroom, right? Or heating up whatever space you're going to wash the kids up in so they don't got to be stinky. You see? Right. So, just thinking about different options. Right. So, you just got your lava rocks. Okay. And that's another option. I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to give, because everybody's situation is different. I'm trying to give out as much options as I can because we have no idea how bad this winter is going to be. We don't have no idea, and some people can't afford a one of the big wood burning stoves right now. But if you can grab two of these for $70 and some propane, you see what I'm saying? You can still cook and you can still heat a space. You guys can go look that up. Just go look at. Listen, these are questions. You don't start a fire with them. They just stay hot once you've heated them up. But that's all information you can find on YouTube. That stuff is simple. Whatever type of heating source you plan to use, all you gotta do is go to YouTube, and there's 1 million people that's already doing it. I promise you. And they got several different ways. Yep. Yep. Because we got terracotta pots, we got lava rocks, we got terracotta pots, lava rocks. Now we got these, and we got our wood burning stoves. We got our wool blankets. We got our propane ovens to cook. We got our solar ovens to cook. So if we have to be without power, we good. We got our portable, not portable, what you call them? Manual coffee grinders and mortar and pestles, because it ain't gonna be no blenders and whatnot. So okay. Now I can put these back. I keep forgetting to put this one in here. Don't you hate when you be trying to put stuff back and it seems like it won't go back like they had it in the box, but they had it in there so perfectly. But whenever you try to put it back, it don't work. It don't be want to go in there. There we go. Okay. Okay. I don't know. These are all questions y'all can go and find out somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know everything. I'm telling you what I know. I don't know. That's all stuff I just said. You can go to the internet. You asking me, and you could have asked Google. Let's go. Come on. Y'all ready? Here we go. The Lamb opened the fifth seal, and then I saw some souls under the altar. They were the souls of those who had been unalived because they were faithful to God's message and to the truth that they had received. I'm going to read that again. And then I'm going to ask y'all a question. Y'all ready? Yeah. Okay. The Lamb opened the fifth seal, and then I saw some souls under the altar. They were the souls of those who had been unalived because they were faithful to God's message and to the truth that they had received. Who remembers in Revelations 13 when I said it talks about I think it's 13 and 5, 13 and 6, 7, whatever, when it says that the devil and the Antichrist is going to be given the power to make war against God's holy people. And I kept asking y'all, I said, well, if all the saints and Christians is going to be gone in the rapture, who is God's holy people that he was talking about in there? So then I be tripping when I be hearing people say, oh, no, that wasn't talking about us. So then you wasn't one of the people. Listen with what I basically is what I'm hearing them say. That they are not one of the souls who had been unalived because they were faithful to God's message and to the truth that they had received. Okay. So when you tell me, oh no, honey, I ain't gonna be here for that. And so when I ask you in Revelations, well, who is the saints that the Antichrist get to make war against and unalive them? Because that's a God's holy people. So you ain't one of God's holy people. Oh, that's the tribulation saints. That don't make no sense. Because if they was left here, why would God make them the? So y'all the saints right now when you want to make me look like a sinner. But when it's time for you to be martyred for your belief, but what your belief is, then that ain't y'all. But Paul and them was martyred for what Stephen and all these people, they were martyred for what they believed. And God said we was going to go through the same things that they went through. But it's amazing how many Christians don't feel like they're going to be unalive for what it is that they believe. Even though the Bible says right there that they will. So do you want to be a follower of Christ or not? I wonder how many of the Christians are going to take the mark because they really don't even understand what they be saying and they really don't even believe the Bible that they read. I already told you, I already know what my fate going to be because I believe what I read. And so it's telling me right here that I'll be unalived for that. So when I see in Revelations later on 13 when it says that God's holy people are going to be martyred, so then you telling me you're not one of his holy people when you say you're not going to. I mean, you said that I didn't. Because I know what the words say, and you saying that ain't you. So then you were part of the people that said, God, I prophesied in your name and I cast out demons in your name. And, um, you know, and he going to say, go away from me, you worker of iniquity. I never knew you. You wasn't willing to lose your life for me. But God, I went to church every Sunday, and you walked past the homeless in your you drove past the homeless in your beautiful Cadillac on your way to church with your big hat on and your beautiful clothes, and you gave the homeless man nothing, and you had 17 suits. You didn't think he needed one of them? The lady walking on the corner, you see she dirty, and you have all these fine clothes, church people, but you never offered them a jacket or anything. Got plenty of clothes in your closet. Why you didn't take them some sweats and stuff? But you said God bless them, huh? Said a prayer for them instead of giving them what they need. Right. Anyway, moving on. I just want to see. Okay. So it says, they were the souls of those who had been killed because they were faithful to God's message and to the truth they had received. These souls shouted in a loud voice, Holy and true Lord, how long until you judge the people of the earth and punish them for unaliving us? Then each one of them was given a white robe, and they were told to wait a short time longer. They were still some of their brothers and sisters in the service of Christ who must be unalived as they were. These souls were told to wait until all the unaliving was finished. Your brothers and sisters in Christ? So then when y'all keep saying y'all not one of them people, now do y'all understand why I be like, oh, I know. Because the word says I'm going to have to shed this skin to get the new body. And it might be that I might have to be unalived at the hands of a sinner to get it. That's what it say right here. So then when I hear people talking about, oh, honey, I ain't going to have to And that ain't it ain't talking about us. Oh, okay. Then I know you gonna be the one at the door talking about Jesus, can I get it? Jesus is me. Remember I sat on the pew every Sunday for 35 years. I was on the usher board. I gave to all of the building funds. I helped Pastor get to Jamaica 37 times. Oh. Oh. And Jesus is gonna be looking on the line like this on the list. No, never asked you to do any of that. Okay, but I did ask you to give money to that homeless guy when you just got that big check, and I did that because you said if I gave you something, you was gonna give it up. Check, didn't do that. Let's see. Okay, wait a minute. And then there was that time I told you to give the money to your cousin that was on drugs because you didn't know that she had prayed for the money to get on the bus to go to another city so that she could get clean for her kids. But when she called you, you told her she was gonna smoke it up, so you didn't give it to her. Check. Oh, so okay, you didn't help her get free. Okay, and then your uncle that needed food and you were throwing away bags and bags of food every weekend. He said, "Can I get your leftovers?" And you turned your nose up at him and said, "What do you mean my leftovers? Whatever you don't cook, cause niece, it's hard for me to get around." And he said, "I ain't bringing you nothing." But I was gonna use you to be a part of her testimony. So when she got free, y'all didn't have to know where she was going. You just needed to know that she needed the money for the bus. But because you judged her and didn't give it to her, oh boy got a hold to her, and now she back on the street. But if she would have got that $86 for you, she could have got 2 states over and went to the place she was trying to get to. And so then her kids could have counted on you for being the person that when their mama was really looking for help, you helped her and she was able to change. And so every time that she tells the story about how she was trying to get clean and she prayed when she was in whatever place she was in and asked God to send somebody, and he put you on her mind to call you, and he had just blessed you with that plus some, and she said, "I need this money to go," and you said, "I ain't giving her nothing," and you didn't know that she would have been telling your story every single place that she went, that you helped her. You was a person, a pivotal point or a pivotal part in her, in her life changing. But you don't want that glory. You want to just be able to call and say she called and asked for $86 and you wasn't giving her nothing. You don't have to know why they need it. Maybe God told them don't tell nobody they're going to get clean because all of the people will come and try to tell them don't go. Have you ever thought about that? You don't got to know everything. Just be obedient and do it. Maybe she trying to sneak out of town before that boyfriend beat her up again because she got into a better women's shelter. Then she gonna have a sister send her kids later. You don't know what the situation is, but you don't get to choose. Oh yes, I'm a help. If God tell you to help and you got it, you better do it. You holding up your own blessings when you don't, and you don't have to understand why a person is in need. You just need to be God in their life for that moment and let Him use you to help. You don't know what it's going to end up being later. Good evening. So, with that, be mindful. Listen, that part. That part, listen. But it's okay because God said if you did it to the least of them, you did it to me. That's why a lot of people ain't gonna get in because they have respect to persons and they didn't know it was God sending them. He said, At the end times, he was going to come and visit his creation. So you don't know if that bum was really God. You don't know if that homeless person or whatever it was really God dressed up like undercover boss. And the person that you told to get a job was God Almighty, dressed cosplaying a homeless person. He said, if you didn't did it to them, you did it to me. Might have been your $1 million because you was gonna go, so you can't provide them with no need, but you just asked him for $1 million and he was gonna give it to you until you couldn't even give of what you already had, and then he knew you ain't ready for that. You're not ready for that. You're not ready for that. You said, "Woo, child, it's a real thing." Because a lot of us be asking God to give us stuff, and you don't realize right after you ask Him to give you something, He gonna have somebody call and ask you to give them something, or it's gonna be an opportunity for you to give, and you don't know that's sowing a seed for what you just asked for. But when you stingy, you don't have no seeds to grow nothing. You don't have no seeds to grow nothing when you don't share your stuff. When you don't share your stuff, like you can be greedy, but He's not gonna give you more if you're already selfish with what you have. Mm-hmm. That's another reason why it's been hard for me today, because I don't want to be with a selfish person. Like if you can ride by homeless people and not try to be looking around for no change or no dollar or nothing. Mm-mm. And some of them don't even know that I've been homeless before. Like when I've gone on dates and stuff or be talking, they'll be, I say, so we was, it's a question I ask when I'm getting to know people before we ever get into a space of we're like, whatever. So if we was driving and you saw a homeless person, what would you do? I ain't giving them nothing. Okay. The conversation, they don't know, it really ended right there. You got about 6 minutes before I try to figure out how I'm gonna get off this phone. I ain't gonna be rude and hang up in your face, but I'm about to get off. And you probably won't ever get through again if you ring this phone. It won't go through, I promise. You don't want to give nobody nothing, I damn sure can't be with you because you're gonna always be trying to stop me from giving, which means you're gonna be stopping my blessings. Go away. I don't even want to be with nobody that's selfish. If you only worried about yourself, I don't even want to be a friend. I don't, because I'll be trying to give something to somebody and be like, oh, I need that for me. So you don't want me to get a blessing either. Okay, I knew it was a lot of y'all out here. I just didn't know exactly where y'all was at. But now I'm seeing. You hear me? Because I mean, every time I get blessed, you're going to be mad because you stingy and you're not seeing the same blessings that I'm seeing. Or you got to work quadruple the time to get what God just blesses me with. You always going to be irritated. Selfish people are always mad. Greedy people is always mad. Covetous people, they always mad. I'm trying to tell you. Because they don't never, we read it. They don't never want nobody to have nothing better than them. They don't never want nobody to be more successful than them. Like jealous and they always gonna be mad because it's always gonna be somebody that got something better than them. And then now they on this rat race, and now they on that rat race, and now I can do it better than you, and ain't nobody gonna be better than me than Who gives a damn if they're better? Do you like what you're doing? Do you get a happy feeling from it? I don't do artwork to do it better than nobody's. I do artwork because it calms me down. I do whatever. I read books because I like reading books. I don't read books to be smarter than nobody or nothing that I do is to do it better than nobody else. I don't care if you're doing it or not. Now, if you like it and you want to come over here and try it with me, okay. That part. He will. He just got to make sure that you're going to, because giving it away ain't the thing, but if you give it all away, then you got to keep coming back. So you just got to be able to manage what you're supposed to give away, what you're supposed to keep for yourself so that you can continue to do what it is that you do, you know, because it don't make no sense if you give it all out, then you can't keep the whatever it is going. So there's that. But I do what I do because it brings happiness to me in some way. Come on. Right. That's like sitting down, whatever I'm doing. Like I'm probably about to go color because I really haven't colored and it's cold. Our weather is here. So, and just so y'all know, it's my mean week. It just started. So that's another reason. I remember I told you I said on my mean weeks, I'm gonna probably just do a lot of videos and stuff like that. So I don't have to be in trouble or nothing. So it's my mean week. I got a few days right now because it started today. So then understand, I'm gonna try to get on here as much as I can. Yeah. And so I'm about to go now because I already seen some stuff just a moment ago that just made me want to chop somebody in the throat because I don't have to do nothing I don't want to do. I don't care. Moving on. So again, um, I love y'all. Y'all can finish reading about well no, we gonna do this right here. We gotta get this done. Give me a minute. Let me run to the restroom. I ain't going nowhere. Give me a second. Cause I wanna finish this. Girl, listen. Cause leave me alone. No. So give me 1 second. We gonna finish this and then we'll go. And then I'm gonna go watch some TV. I need to eat something too. Oh, I forgot I got that sandwich. Never mind. I don't even gotta cook. Yes, I'm petty. I'm ending the night with my jacket on. I think it's fabulous. It's my most amazing piece of clothing right now. For those of y'all that didn't get to see it earlier, look what Tay did. Look what Tay did. Y'all see it? Touched by Tay. Y'all better get y'all something. Y'all see it? It's my face on my jacket. Y'all see it? It's my whole face. And she did her damn thing with that, honey. Didn't she, Daniel? We gonna get matching ones when we get married, okay? They gonna say Mr. and Mrs. Gilliam. Gilliam on it. And yes, we gonna get matching his and hers. Okay? All right. Just be ready to wear your jacket. We're gonna get yours black with white. And then I'll wear the white one with the black face, okay? I'm joking. Let me just stop doing that. For then you be trying to sue me or something, talking about, no, we legally married. It's legally binding. It's a verbal contract. Look here. Yeah, I'm just playing. Y'all know I'm joking now. Right. The yin and the yang of it all. Let me leave him alone for he be trying to give me for real. Talking about all the misled in my song. You said we mentally shook on it, see? See? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That kind of stuff right there. Yeah, she is a very creative soul. Absolutely love her stuff. Yeah, she did her thing with that. So if y'all want to get y'all some, she do shoes and regular artwork too, but I like wearable art as well, as y'all can see. So make sure y'all go shop with her and get you some custom. Right. So let's read the last of this. I think it's important that we do so. Here we go. Okay, so I want to skip right here. Oh no, we going to 12. Y'all ready? Thank you so much, King Webb. Y'all ready? It's Touch by Tay. Tay. Touch by Tay. All one thing. Here we go. Miss Muffin, I got it. Don't worry about it, Miss Muffin. Excuse me. Yeah, it's Touch by Tay on TikTok. And she's on Instagram. I don't think she's on YouTube. I think it's only Instagram and TikTok. Okay. Then I watched while the Lamb opened the sixth seal, and there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth. The full moon became red like blood. The stars in the sky fell to the earth like a fig tree dropping its figs when the wind blows. The sky was split in the middle and both sides rolled up like a scroll. I told y'all. The sky is going to roll back like this. And we're going to be able to see what's really behind there. What NASA and them keep trying to see behind that black hole, we going to see it. They keep trying to open it, but they ain't got to worry about it. The guy got a set time when it's going to roll. The sky that we see now is going to roll back. Better yet, you know how the curtains pull back when you go to a play? You remember when we used to go to the movies and they had the curtains that moved out and then you got to see the movie? It's going to do just like that so you can see what's behind there. What we see in our sleep is going to be right in our face. See, God allows us to see it in our sleep so that we think, oh, okay, we can kind of see it like a dream. But in reality, when God come back, what we saw in our sleep, all that stuff, it's going to be right in front of us. It ain't going to be no more dark shadows. And did I see that? And oh, I'm tripping. And oh, I feel something in the room. No, you're going to see what's in the room. Because the veil between the carnal and the spiritual will be broken. It's going to be cut open and rolled back like a scroll. Okay? Like a movie set. I keep telling y'all, everything in your life scripted. You just gotta stand where you're supposed to stand and do what you're supposed to do, and it'll be all right. But when you be trying to be the director and not the actor, is when you keep getting messed up. I'm just an actor in my life. It's already been scripted. You said you want me to do what now? You said roll. Okay, walk. Okay, stand right where. Okay, talk to this. Okay, act like I'm talking in the background now. Now I'm up in the front, and here come my party, and I gotta go over here. Okay, and you said now we traveling. Oh, okay. You said I want to do costumes. I done did the acting part. Them lights are hot. Come on now. Okay. So it says, then I watched while the Lamb opened the sixth seal. There was a great earthquake, and the sun became as black as sackcloth. There go your dark days, the darkness. The full moon became like red like blood. The stars in the sky fell to the earth like like a fig tree dropping its figs when the wind blows. The sky was split in the middle, and both sides rolled up like a scroll. And every mountain and island was moved from its place. Mm. Now, because we study how we study, if the Titans got up and Elephant Island was no longer an island, but it was an actual being that is not in stasis anymore. Oh, Dad, where's the book? Can you please? Oh, y'all done bought me so many books I can't find none of my stuff. I just want to be able to find. Oh, it's right in my face. Okay. So, if the mountains move out of their place, that's a mountain. In the old version, it used to say that the mountains was gonna get up and walk away. The people was gonna say, "Follow me," the rocks, and they was gonna get up and move. Like these rocks, like these mountains, huh? Like these mountains. You mean these mountains is gonna get up out of their place? Like the Moana mountain is gonna get up out of her place? You said the Moana mountain is gonna get up. She laid down. But the pregnant woman in Arizona or the one in Colorado that looked like she laid down or the big old snakes and crocodiles, the large petrified animals. Like that brain is gonna go back into a body. And y'all see that's a whole grown man right there. But y'all see that's a petrified brain. Wonder if it went in something that big. That brain. Huh. So the mountains is gonna get up and get out of their place. Really? Well, that's interesting. Y'all see the face laying right there. So them gonna get up, huh? Them. The mountains is gonna get up out of their place. Really? Mm. The mountains is gonna get up out of their place. And the islands. Oh my God, I have not looked in the back of this book. Crystal Mountain in Egypt. God, I told y'all this was the. I think this is a chocodry, y'all. This is. I've been having this book the whole time and never knew this was at the back. Since y'all gave it to me. And it's one in Egypt. Because you said we got what over here? Because you said we got what over here? Because you said I told y'all all these stories is the Bible. You will not be. God said it is not one soul that is not going to leave the earth without hearing the word of the Lord. He don't care if you got to put it in a movie and you think it's myth. You said I told y'all I think he's a chocodry. I told y'all I think he a chocodry. I told y'all that. We read about when you look up the chocodry, when it talks about the phoenixes and the chocodries in Enoch, I told y'all, I said immediately the first time I read that, I thought about him, Falcor. And look, and where he at? In Egypt, in ancient Mesopotamia, where they was making the dragons at and mixing all of the dogs and the beings together as to why God destroyed the earth. You mean this dog-like dragon is over there? Well, that's where God said they was at when they took the reptiles, when they went into. Let's just see where they was at. Come on. Let me see. Let me get my glasses. Hold on. Let me get my glasses on. You said you want to see my face from the back. That's what you said. Look. Y'all was thinking about that song he sang. I love well, Lil Wayne said, I love to watch her come, but I hate to watch her leave. Well, you ain't got to, Lil Wayne. Don't worry about it. You don't even gotta hate to see me walk away, honey. You can see me walking away. You ain't got to be sad because I'm walking away, Lil Weezy. You can see me walk away from the back. Don't even worry about it. And can. And will. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So, I was about to do something. I forgot. It'll come to me here in a minute. Oh, that's what it is. And I think it's in my room. My book 2. My book 1 is in my room. It's on the floor. I'll be right back. No, I won't because I got my old set right here. Thank you, Dad. I'm just going to do that. Is this volume 1 or volume 2? Oh, volume 1. Boom. Here we go. So, in Enoch 1, chapter 8, nope, 7, here, right here. See right here? See, we go down right here. There we go. You see that? Reptiles. You see? It says, and they began to sin against birds and wild beasts and reptiles and fish. This is where you get your mer people, your harpies, your satyrs and minotaurs and centaurs and all of that stuff. This is where they come from right there. This is also where your vampires come from. And cannibalism. The whole eating flesh thing comes from here too. So there's that. It's in Enoch. But if you go to Jasher, it talks about how they practiced miscegenation, which is the mixing of species, and it pissed God off. They were making all the manticores and all that kind of stuff, as to why with those genetic disorders are still in humans today. Cyanomelia, mermaid syndrome, where the legs are fused together, feet go out like fins. Hypertrichosis is werewolf syndrome. Elephantiasis, or however you say that, is one of the legs swells up like elephant, and we see that there were elephant men in India. This whole thing. So with that, understand that all of your genetic disorders, your human genetic disorders, come from that union of first angels going into women, and then their sons and daughters going into animals. Because not with the angels also went into animals. They had kids with animals and they had kids with humans. It was all beasts to them. So they was sticking women and animals. And this is why in certain places cows are worshipped as queens. And they have human boobs. And they're feeding human kids. Even though it's a cow. Nobody ever thought to question that, but right. You said it. They baby mamas. The panther queen, the lion queen, their husbands were, oh, never mind. No, it's real life. Do they not show you in the hieroglyphs in every country that the animal beings were the rulers and they had magical powers and they could? Okay, well, fine. Maybe it's just me. Those animal beings were worshipped because that was their baby mamas and stuff. That's why the Antichrist is they say he's gonna come through a. You like my jacket, girl? Tay, touch my Tay, did it. Get you one. Touch my Tay. That's who did it, girl. She did that, didn't she? And I sent her a couple pictures and she picked the one she wanted to do. She did that and did. Touch my Tay, thank you. Touch by Tay. I'm trying to tell you, she's a part of our community. Touch by Tay on Instagram and TikTok. She do shoes, everything. She do big wild paintings and everything. Yes, she do. Get you one. Get you something. Now you don't gotta do this. There you go. If you rep your city. Oh, okay. If you rep your city, had a picture next to it. Listen here. I'm trying to see. They ain't ready for that. Now watch y'all start. Now I don't care about everybody in our community doing it, but watch y'all see this. What's today? What's today? The 12th? The 13th? Today the 13th. Watch. Watch this. And they might not even go to Tay to get it done, but y'all about to see this. This about to be a thing on the internet. You just watch. You about to see it. You about to see it. People gonna be on their bags and everything. Do it. I don't care about us doing it. I'm talking about everybody outside of us. Watch and see what I tell you. You watch and see. That's what we do around here. We don't gotta wear what is it? All that name brand stuff. We can wear Touch by Tay. We can wear Nerd Junk. We can wear all the other designers we got in here, and it's really a one-on-one. You hear me? Even our hoodies, even though they're all uniform, they still one-on-ones because didn't nobody get the exact same hoodie. Everybody got different colors. So even though we uniform as a design, you got to customize your hoodies and t-shirts however you want to. So you could have the same hoodie as me, but yours is red, black, and white. Mine is orange, green, and teal. And then she got on the yellow, red, and blue one. And then hers is all white with the glow in the dark pink and snakeskin. Like, Literally everything that we have here is a one-on-one. Unless you request it again, it's a one-on-one. What's better than that? You cannot go to Nike. You can't even go to Prada and get them to make. You gonna get what everybody else get. Now over here, pretty much everything we get here is custom. Our earrings, we got people that can make your whole face. So not only can you get Tay to paint you a jacket, we got El Centric's design that can mold your whole face out of clay and make you a ring with it of your whole face, your husband, your kids, or whoever. Because she made me some earrings on the day that I had painted my hair blue with some wax and bust my earrings, nose ring, everything. I said, no, this is crazy here. So, honey, if you want to wear your own things, she mold baby faces. She can do your puff balls. She can do your everything. She got the half up, half down. She can do all of it in an earring of you. So why would I want to put on somebody else's stuff when we have people here that can make you custom whatever you want and won't nobody else have it? Not that one. Now they can have their own version. Like I would love to know that everybody go and get them a jacket sprayed up or something or whatever it is that you do. That's good because we do what we do over here. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, we get one-on-ones. Pretty much everything we get over here is one-on-one. I like one-on-ones. That make it more valuable. You know what I'm saying? I like custom stuff. I do not like, I don't want. I mean, some things okay, but for the most part, if y'all can't tell, I don't plan on walking in with nothing nobody else is gonna have on ever. I would go to the Goodwill, Walmart, Kmart, and Burlington and find 5 different pieces. So I know for a fact it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Mm-mm. God made me different, and I don't want to be cookie cutter. As y'all know, let me not do that. I'm gonna mess my jacket up. I ain't got to wear it outside yet. Coffee stains and stuff. I'd be so sad. All right, girl, you gotta go back up. I know. I'm sorry. Just gotta make sure you know how I am with light, or you're gonna learn. I got one good time to wear that out, probably, and that's it. After that, I'm gonna have to probably dye it a different color, like light pink, because it's gonna be a wrap. Ain't no Kmart. I'm just saying. That's you showing your age, Tasia. Don't do that. They've been closed about 10 years now. So, come on. Don't show people your age. I talk to all my stuff. Thank you. Yes, man. Hey, girl. I talk to everything in here. My books. Now, they don't talk back. But I let them know I appreciate having them. Yes, I'm happy you're here. Now, back to what I was saying. Y'all had Kmart up until last year? Girl, in all the cities I done been to, it was none. No more Kmarts. They've been gone for a long time. Really? That's crazy. Just in case, because I'm not going to hold this back up. You'll want a screenshot. I just love their food. They had the freshest sub sandwiches on the planet, and the way they string their onions. That's why I should take my kids to take pictures. Everybody else went to Walmart. I went to Kmart. My first picture with my son, it was at Kmart. Then I went back a year, 2 years later to have him, my daughter. I think the only one that didn't get a Kmart picture was my youngest daughter. She got like Ola Meals or something. Okay, now that's what I was gonna do. Here, you see how big that is? Giant Mediterranean and Near Eastern worlds, the Greek giants. So I wonder why all those buildings, and y'all know how big these columns are. But this makes sense if he was 400, 200 feet tall. Don't that make sense? Sumerian giants. Oh, and biblical giants. Now, why would he be by a big boat with animals on it? I don't know. What do you think? Hmm. Now, we talked about the islands getting up, though, didn't we? So let's go see how that could be possible, maybe even in here. Because if you've ever looked at the statues on Easter Island, they could easily get up out of the mud as well. Looks like they're sleeping. Oh, maybe this guy's going to get up and move. That's a rock in a mountain, isn't it? And this is really what, in New Mexico? Or somewhere around there? South America? Okay. All right, let's keep going. I just want to see how these sounds is about to get up. These rocks. It's one more. They're using it as a bridge, regular size. People wonder what they telling us, and what are they built into? The rocks. Really? Mm. You see it. And at that time, they was fighting when the flood happened, and that hot water came up out of the ground, and they were petrified, boiled alive, and parboiled, so they couldn't go nowhere. So this could easily be an island getting up and moving around, couldn't it? Because if it's several hundred feet, there are islands that are 400 feet long, 500 feet wide, or so. And they got some elephant islands and different islands that look just like that, don't they? So maybe this is how the mountains and the islands are going to move. Because if you look at it's called Elephant Island, it looks like a big elephant in the middle of the ocean. Right. It's only 42 feet. Okay. So I just be thinking, when I'm reading that, that's what comes to mind about these rocks moving. That. I'm about to have to go eat in a minute, y'all. Okay. So here we go. Let's get the last of this. All right. So it says, and every mountain and island was moved from its place. Then all the people, all means everybody on the planet, all 8.5 billion or however many, the kings of the world, so that's all the leaders, the rulers, the people under them, the army commanders, the rich people, the powerful people, every slave and every free person hid themselves in caves and behind the rocks on the mountains. They said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us, hide us from the face of the one who sits on the throne, hide us from the anger of the Lamb, and the great day, for their anger has come. No one can stand against it. Now that we're looking at this, it makes sense of why they'll be talking to the rocks. Now, when we said that, when we read that 20 years ago, why the hell would you be talking to a rock talking about hide me? But if the rocks then got up, like we see in all the movies that the rocks are really alive and they were beings back in the day, that would make sense as to why you was asking this big old rock giant to hide you, wouldn't it? The Valley of Dry Bones. Can I ask you a question? Did Revelation 6 just become maybe that much more real to you after studying all that we study here about the giants and how they were petrified and the petrified snakes? Now do you understand why it says that all of that stuff is going to come back alive? And then y'all wonder why I be like, oh, I don't care about none of that. Because if you knew what I knew, you wouldn't care about it either. It's not important. If you understand what was coming, you'll be understanding why I'm trying to. Okay. Be trying to tell y'all. And now y'all see. So when I'm reading, this is how my mind is processing the word that we're reading. I'm thinking about all of the images. I'm thinking about all the places I looked up. I'm thinking about all of the sculptures and big old rocks. Because in Percy Jackson, don't those rocks always come alive? In all the movies, in like the museum movies, the statues break up and they really a whole being for real. And they've been hiding in this statue forever. What was they telling us? That the rocks is gonna get up and move from the places that they been? And God gonna peel back the I told y'all he gonna peel back this good old sky like a sardine can. Uh, it's gonna roll. Y'all remember when in sardine cans you used to have to roll them like this? And you'll have to keep twisting that thing to roll it back. Or your fruit by the foot. He gonna roll it up like that. And you gonna get to see what you thought you saw. That part. Sorry. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Did anybody go watch our movie? And then I'm about to go find me some food because I'm hungry right now. And I'm getting sleepy because I took like a 45-minute nap, but it didn't really do what it needed to do. So I'm about to go to sleep. Did y'all like it? Yeah, Irregulars. The shoot. I'm sorry, the show. Irregulars. Did y'all like it? It's interesting, right? Is anybody finished? You started it. Okay. Netflix. Yeah. We watched The Irregulars on Netflix. It's like 7 or 8 shows. It's very good. Anybody that watched it, do it make y'all think about what we do it make y'all think about what we did it make y'all think about what we study here? And it made you look at old boy a little bit differently too, didn't it? And there is, listen, there's a documentary on either Discovery Channel or I can't remember which, but about the real dude. And they said that that's the stuff he was on in real life. Don't give it away, but they said that yeah, it's a real documentary. It's like I think 2 hours long. I watched it maybe last year, I think, or earlier this year. Well, it's not 2023, so beginning of 2023, around that time I think, or somewhere around there, I watched it. It might have been end of 2022. Well, in the last 2 years, I watched it. And I learned that he really was on all of that. I was like, oh wow. And then for them to put it where it is, mind blowing. So I'm just saying, yeah, yeah, it's a real good show. I mean, it got a lot in it, but it make you think. If anybody got to the end, all I want to know is if you've been seeing what's going on in what is it, Switzerland? Or wherever they at. Geneva, Switzerland. Don't tell the movie, but the show, but I said, and if you think about, listen, if you got to the last show, the last two shows, and you think about where they are, I said, oh my God. Where is that thing? We ain't gonna give it away, but if you know what I'm talking about and you watched it, think about where that is and think about where they were at physically when all of that was going on. Okay. So I love y'all. The irregulars. If I was in England, they'll be trying to round me up. Because I would technically be an irregular. I would be an irregular. You hear me? I would be one. So, I love y'all. I'm about to go find me some food, and I need to call y'all nephew back. Because he texted me when we first got on here, and I wasn't supposed to be on here long because I was supposed to call him back, and it's been 3 hours. So, let me go make sure my baby is okay. Okay? I love y'all. See y'all later. You can read whichever one you want. Tatiana, I read the ERV in class because it's a very easy version for everybody. And some people have never read the Bible before or they've never really understood it. So that's why I will always read out of Easy Read or NIV. You can read out of whatever. When you study and you read out of whatever you like. I do that so that it's kind of an even playing field for people that, you know, might have a hard time reading. You know, we have a lot of different people here. So that's why I always read out of the Easy Read because what good is it if you listening to it and you don't understand it? It's pointless. So that's why I read out of that because it talks just like we talk. And they be like, oh, I didn't read that 1,000 times. I never knew if that's what it meant. Right. So don't read that version no more. Because you just reading it to be reading it. It's like having ointment and you supposed to put it in your ear and you put it in your eye. It's not useless. So I love y'all.